Hello and welcome to this bonus lesson. In the previous lesson, in Bluefort's license and subscription app, we discussed product entitlements, but maybe you would be curious what happens when an entitlement does not cover the full quantity of a specific line, which is something which I did not cover in the previous lesson. So I'll head straight into the cockpit of the subscription management module. I'll filter on our favorite Contoso customer, which in this case is the patient for our health plans, and I've recreated another subscription plan with medical weight loss basic plan. And to the contrary of the previous lesson, in this case I've removed the default delivery schedule again, just to prove to you that the entitlement functionality does not depend on any way on the delivery schedule. And I have just one entitlement configured for the basic supplement, which is one piece on a monthly cadence starting on the 1st of September. I will now publish this plan, run the master process, and again I've got the usual sales order invoice bill for the yearly subscription for weight loss, here with the date from and date to, and I've got a affirmed action of type product entitlement. As we've seen in the previous lesson, before this bonus lesson, actions which are linked to entitlements, to customer entitlements, are of type product entitlement. And there's also this button made visible in case of product entitlements, where I can view the linked entitlement, cancel the remaining entitlement balance for any reason, or also modify the entitlement dates, just in case I've made an error in my cadence setup when I configure the entitlement. So if we see the linked entitlement here, you will the system will jump us back to the entitlement I've created on the line level, which I already showed you earlier in this bonus lesson. So we're done. There's a date from and date to here, so I now jump to the standard sales order screen, create a new sales order, just like in the previous lesson. I have to ensure that it is for this customer, and for the entitlement we configured in the linked entitlement. Apologies for the item, we've configured in the linked entitlement, and we can now save the sales line, go to the delivery tab, ensure we have a delivery date which is within the time fence of our firmed action here, and then we'll do the subscription entitlement for this line. Hit yes, and as you can see, it is now linked to one action. But of course, since the quantity is line is 1, there's been no splitting. If I can remove the link to the entitlement, that opens up the line again for editing. So this time I'll do a quantity of 2. Okay, and save the record. So now we have WL-SUPP quantity 2 with an entitlement of 1. So what will happen in this case? This is the scope of this bonus lesson. So what happens is this: we'll apply the entitlement, and hey presto, we have 2 lines now. So one line is linked to the entitlement which we created, and it's 0 based, And the second line is now based on the amount which you see there, which is the quantity 1, and it is commented as automatic line split. In this case here, if I refresh the screen and go back to my plan, this automatically moved from ferment to historical, because now the entitlement is fully consumed. I can also go here and remove the subscription entitlement. The line will again be merged into one, and here if I refresh my plan, there you go, it's back to firm state. So when you remove the entitlement from your sales order line, it also reverses the action from the fully consumed state, which is historical, fully consumed, back to the firmed state. I hope you enjoyed this bonus lesson. If you have any questions, feel free to get in touch with us and we'll be happy to support you. Thank you.